Okay, so I think to keep in mind that the day's not gonna go perfect. Everyone wants, oh, like if I could just walk into my class, my kids are doing their warm up and everyone's just quiet and working, and that's not going to happen every day, of course. So I think if you build a relationship, a positive relationship with your students, that definitely helps, but as well as having structure. And a lot of students do like that structure. So when they walk in, they already know, okay, I have to grab the warm-up, or I have to look and get my binder. My students, when they walk in, if they don't have paper, that's fine. I have provide paper for them. If they don't have a pencil, okay, I have pencils for them, so there's no excuse to when the bell rings. If they don't have paper, they didn't bring a pencil, they should already know that there's supplies for them. Everyone grabs their binder and is working on the warm-up. So by the time the bell rings, everyone is already working on the warm-up and should be sitting down. And obviously that's not, some days there's gonna be one kid who stands up and stuff like that, but if they have structure, they already know what is expected of them. And I think if you go over those expectations with them daily and set those standards at the beginning of the school year, that the year will go well and so will the days. And like I said, don't think it's gonna be perfect every single day. Obviously that's not gonna happen, but if you have those expectations, then your days will go much better. Okay, so student management, keeping your students, I don't wanna say under control, but keeping them on task and engaged. So to keep them engaged, you have to do something exciting and interesting with them. They're at different ages, they get distracted easily and they think something's boring. So having different activities for different types of learning definitely keeps students engaged, and your management is easier to handle. So if you're just up there talking, then students are gonna get out of control and they're gonna get bored and they're not going to want to listen to you. So if you have different activities, keep them moving, keep them engaged, then it's easier to manage your class. I think to set up how you want your students to be your classroom, I think if you have a very plain classroom, that kids are not going to feel welcomed in your classroom. If you put in effort, then they're going to give that effort back in your class. So if you spend time decorating your classroom and thinking about what they will like, what they won't like, then I feel that they will reciprocate that back to you. So show effort in your classroom and start planning now that you have time without kids right now. So think of some ideas, some assignments or lessons that you would think are interesting for them.